Good day, Canadians. Haber Upley here with today's big picture. Before we get to today's show, this episode was sponsored by Tim from Alberta, who has a special message for all of his fellow Albertans. To all my family, friends, and neighbors, an independent Alberta will bring freedom and prosperity of the likes that we have never seen before. God bless Alberta. Thank you, Tim, for your kind sponsorship and for others. If you'd like to share a message on one of our broadcasts, please visit haveruplay.com for the details. And now, on to today's big picture. There is an intersection in northwest Calgary that tells you more about this country than any speech delivered in the House of Commons. On one side of Crouch Trail, the University of Calgary, 33,000 students, young Canadians studying hard, working whatever shifts they can find, hoping the neighborhood will call them back. A campus that sits at the very heart of what this great dominion was always meant to be, a place where the next generation earns its way. Directly across that trail, at 233 Brentwood Road Northwest, there is a dental office, the kind that families count on, appointments booked weeks ahead. The clinic was just handed a $216,000 fine by the federal government and banned from hiring temporary foreign workers until March of 2031, because inspectors found wages that did not match what was promised and hiring practices that did not put Canadians first. The same story is playing out across this fair dominion. Fast food restaurants across the country posting for kitchen managers at wages any Canadian cook would take, farms declaring they cannot find local workers. Trucking schools and tech firms are filing for temporary foreign workers in roles that Canadians and our youth are more than capable of filling. And when inspectors arrive, some employers are not cooperating, some are not paying what they promised, some are barely operating the business they claim to need. Stand by now, because this is where the story turns. Those students across Crouch Trail, the ones pulling night shifts and applying to every posting in the neighborhood, they did nothing wrong. They showed up, they applied, they were willing, and they had every right to believe that when a business in their own district posted a position, that the government of Canada would make sure they were considered first. This didn't happen. The labor market impact assessment was approved before the audit, the workers arrived before the inspectors, and the fine was written years after the dental chair was already filled. 17% of young Canadians are unemployed today. 1 in 5 who want to work and cannot find a job. The students across Crouch Trail are among them. The jobs were right there, across the road, and the federal approval came through without a single one of them ever receiving a call. Beneath the big Alberta sky, plain truths have a way of coming clear eventually. A limited market impact assessment is supposed to protect the Canadian worker. At 233 Brentwood Road Northwest, it did not. From coast to coast to coast, programs that are supposed to put Canadians first are failing them at the hands of the Canadian government. 1 in 5 of our youth cannot find employment or entry-level positions, and when you scan the horizon, it's easy to see why. Despite the employment situation in Canada, the government has stopped putting Canadians first. And now you see the big picture here. Haver Upley signing out.